Welcome everybody, Mike Martinez, and today I got the pleasure of introducing you. If you don't know, this is one of my mentors, Mr. Akia Heem. And as you know, I'm a public adjuster, but Akia Heem was one of my mentors in the public adjusting business. Akia, thank you for coming and sharing this time with me, man. You know, we're going through these lockdowns now with the COVID stuff. A lot of serious things going on. A lot of confinement and a lot of restrictions. What could you say about the public adjusting business when it comes to that?
Well, first of all, I want to thank Mike for inviting me here to have this time with him to share some things with you. And before we get started, I just want you to see that we do have our hand sanitizer, we do have our mask. So we're observing the COVID-19 protocol, which is what we're talking about right now. And, and he says, I'm his mentor, but I got news for you. I call him Master Mike for a reason. And you wonder, why y'all going through all that? Because it's essential to understand that we work together no matter what. And there's no egos here. All we want to do is get the job done.
Right.
And with the COVID-19 lockdown, the one great thing about our business is we're essential. The government, the states have all said that we are absolutely essential because we help people. And for all those who don't know what a public adjuster is, our job is to be an advocate for the homeowners and business owners when they have insurance damages to their property to make sure they not only get treated fairly, but more importantly, paid fairly. So, and that's what we do. So say, for instance, even if it's a curfew and they say, well, you can't be out at a certain time, but because if a person has a fire or water break in their house and it's an emergency, they can't wait till the next morning. They need to have somebody that could get there to help them out. And that's what we do. We get there and we help them through that process and make sure that they're able to this be taken care of. If it's nothing but bring in another team of people who are also COVID-19, that observe the COVID-19 protocol, that will come in and take care of that. And you know what? The great thing about this is we was already in the process of moving towards the virtual office of virtual claims and things, but there was no hurry. But when COVID-19 hit, all of a sudden we got pushed into getting ahead of the game, which makes us, because we got the DocuSign, the Zoom, we could write claims at the client house, don't even be there. So if you don't want me to come there, okay, we can do it virtually. If you want me to come, we're going to have our mask, our gloves, we're going to have whatever we need to do to protect our clients and make sure that they be safe and we be safe.
Yeah.
So, and the same thing for our field adjusters who are certified at every aspect of the game. So I'm just, anything else you?
Yeah, well, one of the points I like to bring out is that the insurance companies are using the COVID in a way to say, hey, we're not doing claims now because of the COVID, or we're not doing this, or you're going to have to wait, or you're on a waiting list, right? Have you experienced that?
Yeah.
Right.
But see, that's the great thing about now because everything is virtual, because everything is DocuSign, everything moves faster. Everything gets put into the system faster. And when they say they didn't get it, we could always go back and track it and say, oh, yeah, you did, and resend it to them. And even with that, we got a way of doing it on site, the measurements and everything. So, it's a hindrance, but we've overcome it.
Right.
And we're learning day by day how to better do it. Like there's a thing called business interruption because of COVID-19. A lot of insurance companies don't want to pay for it, but it's a part of the insurance, and we can force them to pay for it.
Businesses.
Right, for businesses.
Mm.
But it's a longer process because off the bat they don't want to pay for it. They made up in their mind we're not going to pay for it. So we have to open up their minds to readjust their thinking so that we can get the businesses paid for that interruption because of COVID-19, because a lot of businesses are being shut down, a lot of businesses are being lost. Matter of fact, I just did a video on adaptability. The companies that are not adapting are the ones that are dying off really fast.
Yep, absolutely. Now, for you that is watching this, if you're a homeowner or a business owner and you experience some damage, all you need to do is pick up the phone, call Mr. Akia Heem, call myself, and say, hey, I'd like you to take a look at my damage. We do that at no out-of-pocket cost to you. We just go over, look at your policy, see if you're covered by your specific policy, and see if the damage is covered, and then we fight on your behalf. And like he just said, if you're a business owner and you have a business interruption, you got to see whether you might qualify for some funds, some settlements because of the interruptions caused by the COVID. COVID is something that you did not manufacture. You didn't do this. It was something that was put upon you, and because of it, it becomes a sudden and accidental event. And that's what insurance pays for, sudden and accidental event. In addition, Mr. Akia Heem is a mentor of mine, like I said, and he's a guy that trains people. He's a national recruiter with the company. He trains people how to be public adjusters. You want to touch on that?
Yes, I do that. And the great thing about it, we can do it virtually now. You know, we got virtual offices where you could come in. We can invite people into the office from all over the country, sit down and learn. And if there's any questions you need to be asked, we could do it virtually through Zoom. Zoom just blew up. That was part of the video too. Now, and here's the thing. If you decide I live, let's just say Georgia, and I'm in New Jersey. Can you look at my policy for me? Sure. All you gotta do, we can put you on Zoom. I can put your policy, bring it right up on Zoom where you can see it, I can see it. I can walk you through the whole program, and we're not even there, just like I'm sitting there with you. So any question you have, you can ask just like I'm sitting right there in the living room with you. You don't lose anything, don't cost you any money, and if you decide you want to move forward, we can. It's up to you. Yeah. And it's a wonderful thing. I mean, the COVID-19, nobody wanted, nobody asked for, it's here. We had to make the adjustments in order to be able to survive what we're going through. And because we made the adjustments, we can better help and serve you.
And like you said, the people that adjust are going to go and expand. The people that don't are going to fall behind and suffer. So if you're a homeowner, business owner, that you've experienced some damage, again, pick up the phone, give us a call. Let us do what we do. Again, no out-of-pocket cost for you. We could go out there and see if we can advocate on your behalf. And for those of you that may want to do something on the side, or maybe you're retired and you want to start making some money at home, this is something that I highly recommend. We're doing it for, how many years now have you been?
I'm doing it for 12.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 7. So it's a great opportunity for, not for everybody, nothing's for everybody. But if you're a person that you are a pastor, right?
Preacher.
You're a preacher. Yeah. So I mean, he runs a church and he does a lot of community service things, and he's a public adjuster. So it's a perfect fit for him. So again, pick up the phone, give us a call, whether you're interested in looking at us looking at a claim or maybe joining the team. Anything you want to say in closing?
Well, Master Mike brought it up. I am a licensed minister associate pastor at my church. And all my life, I'm the oldest of 9 children, so I've been helping and teaching people all my life. So if you want to help people, if you want to teach people, we're here to help you, teach you, and grow you so that you can do the same thing we do and better. Because if you do it better than me, that just says I'm a good teacher.
Right. And he is a good teacher. He's one of the guys that taught me how to pass a test in New Jersey, and he's one of the top guys in the company that teaches how to pass a test in New Jersey. So, again, pick up the phone, give us a call if you see that we can be of assistance. Thank you, Akia. I appreciate your help.
I appreciate you having me here.
Thank you.